customer is king. No? Pero pag titingnan mo yung relationship nila with their stockholders, with their banks, with their laborers, with their government, with their suppliers, napaka-intimate. No? Ang downside na yun, siyempre corruption. No? Oh, cozy, kahit anong mangyari, okay naman, di ba? Yan yung nangyari sa komunista, socialist economies, no? Whatever happens, you get the same thing. Walang incentive to really work hard, no? Yun ang risk. Pero they were able to overcome that risk by developing essentially trust relationships, no? Through long-term relationships. Yeah, di ba? It's been under siege, so hindi ko na masasabi kung ito pa rin yung typical Keiretsu. But when during that time, lifetime employment, di ba? Yung downside naman, kahit na anong gawin mo, pwede kang hindi ka ma-lay off, so walang incentive to work, di ba, sasabihin nyo. But they were able to leverage that as parang profit sharing. I'm invested the worker, no? Dito sa kumpanya na to. So I would like to make it work. Parang naging ganun ang thinking ng mga laborers. No? In exchange for giving lifetime employment, no? Na ganun, right? Anyway, marami pa yan. I will not go into that. Ito yung A firm, Anglo-American, sa mga studies, they use the term A firm. No? Free market lahat yan. Worker, short term. You don't perform, huh? Your head rolls off. Diba? Ganun ang, so job tenure, very short. Sabihin naman nila, yeah, that's our source of competitiveness. Siguro sa US, no? You allocate resources to their best use. Meron naman sense. Pag gano'n, no? And they work harder. Right? Pero loyalty, long-term thinking of workers, wala pa yan. You cannot rely on that, for example. No? Ito, just one example. Linabas rin ng IMF. IMF, you know what IMF is? Hindi to kay Tom Cruise, ha? Okay. Anong kanilang role sa world? Financial. Ano pa kaiba nila sa World Bank? Development ng World Bank. Yeah.
So in defense of IMF, kasi sir, at least although multifaceted naman sila, but these are both INGOs, and pareho silang sort of developmentally oriented for the development, especially sa World Bank, may focus sila sa developing countries like the Philippines. Ang IMF po is nagfo-focus sila sa mas economic, financial, and then financial intelligence units ng country. So, yun.
Oo. Nakakuha ka ng report nila.
Meron, sir. We co-created actually from time to time for IMF. For FIC, financial intelligence units talaga yun.
Okay na yun. Dagdagan ko lang, kasi parehong finance, ang World Bank is long-term financing. So, mga infrastructures, etc. Si IMF, short-term. Kasi countries can become illiquid. Kulang kami ng dollars. That could happen. That has happened. 80s, debt crisis. Mexico declared a moratorium. Hindi namin babayaran yung mga foreign debts natin. So, ang solution niyan, bangko, bigyan nga muna. Yan ang role ng IMF, short-term siya. No? So, they have a study which I find interesting. Horizontal axis, arm's length index from low number to high number. Arm's length, as the term implies, business tayo, professional, arm's length. Hindi ko, pamangkin pa kita, wala yan. Ganon, di ba? Arm's length, very business. And vertical axis is degree of pro-cyclical leverage. No? Because the business cycle goes up, goes down, di ba? May growth, recession, growth, recession. Yun po ang cycle. Pro-cyclical means positive ka, sinasabayan mo ang lending. This is about banks, no? Sinasabayan ang lending. Kung good times, lend. Bad times, atras. Ganon. Sabay yun, di ba? US, dinita na lang, ano? Kasi A-firm tinitingnan natin. High arm's length index. Talaga naman, di ba? Arm's length tayo dyan. And very cyclical. Ito gusto. Si Mark Twain. A banker is a fellow who lends you his umbrella when the sun is shining. Well, sa atin, kailangan ng umbrella kahit but usually, ang umbrella is for the rain, di ba? But once it's back, the minute it begins to rain. Very cynical si Mark Twain, ano? Ito, matagal na tong thinking na to. Pagka-depression, sorry, pero, uy, times are booming. Oh, hiram, sige. Di ba? Ganon yan. Japan. Low arm's length index, kaya sabi ko cheek to cheek. No? Cheek to cheek. Negative pa. Anti-cyclical. Ano ibig sabihin? Hard times, we help you out. Good times, konti na lang, hindi mo naman kailangan. Ang ganda ka na eh. Ganda na perform. Nag-stand out dito. This is IMF saying it. No? So during a crisis, they are more, what's the term? More stable. No? Kasi nakita ng IMF, if you're like this, talagang yung crisis mo, mas matindi. Because the banks are not helping na, di ba? In a crisis. So, yan yung pinasabi ko rito kanina. I just give you an example. Marami po yan. Lahat yan meron. Itong tinatawag nila sa Japan, main bank system. They actually have a term for it. Main bank system. May mga big conglomerates, Keiretsu, may bank na have their six. No? Talagang rest back nila yun. Right.
Sir, just a thought.
Yeah.
So parang sinasabi natin is, this would be a preferred model.
Hindi naman.
Or,
sa akin, if we would like to pursue shared growth,
shared growth.
yes.
So, kasi, I'm not sure whether all of us understood or remember yung Nissan story. Carlos Ghosn, right? So, just for context, si Carlos Ghosn was hired by Nissan to basically demolish yung model, right? But then, 10 years down the well, parang short to mid-term, nagkaroon ng direct effect. Products are getting sexier, they're getting more market value and the like. But then after like 10 years or 2 cycles ng economy, biglang here comes again the power of this model. Kaya nagtsuga siya. And then, the question that I have is this really something like it's embedded in a culture na kahit dumating mo yung mga temporal shift, babalik pa rin sila dito?
Yeah, cultural yan. Culture is a big factor, Japanese culture. Kasi to make the core, yung mga risk na sinasabi ko, this is risk, no, in cozy relationships. Para mawala yon, trust talaga ang kailangan, which is developed through long-term relationships. No? Long-term dapat yan. No? Hindi yung mga sandali lang, short-term relationship. So, it's cultural. But you should be comforted by the fact na ang mga Japanese were like us in Meiji. 18 something, no? 86. Nabago nila, no? Nabago nila. So, but they invite the technology to West. Kasi ayaw nila ma-dominate eh. Takot sila ma-colonize. Sa ating, ngayon, colonial.
Sorry.
Colonial pa rin ang thinking.
And just to finale on my comment, sir, when I talk to my Japanese colleagues back then in Japan, yung ganung storyline, yung internal story going around is, alisin niya. They know, yung si Carlos Ghosn, na temporal lang siya, and they know it also na eventually, the rising sun eh. So,
Yeah.
parang short-term pain lang, and then eventually,
Yeah. Pinalakihan niya yung mga sahod niya. He removed yung mga MSCs. Tinanggal niya. Yan yung mga mga laborers, yung sources of competitiveness na ginaganito niya kasi European siya. Ano ba siya? French. Gusto niyang gawin ganyan. Si Nissan. At the end, nakon siya, di ba? Financial fraud. Minagel siya outside of Japan. And ngayon, out of the picture na siya. Bumabalik na naman. Na-realize nila na marami na ekonomista sa Japan during the 90s, no? They were really bashing kasi, ba't kayo ganyan? Ba't kayo iba? Dapat ganito kayo? Hindi kayo dapat ganyan. Na are now coming out, they said, I opened a Pandora box. Hindi, mali yung ginawa ko. They were pushing. These were economists trained in the States and then they came back to Japan of high positions and they pushed free liberalization, no? Deregulation. Kasi yun ang training nila eh. Tax na-apply nila sa SWAT. After that, nakita nila mali sila. And medyo malakas yung culture na yun. Pwede po tayo sa, sabihin mo, hindi pwede sa Pilipinas. Parang Pilipinas yung, about, ano yan, 1 century ago, ganun ang Japan. So, cultures could change. Kailangan lang nga, education, etc., good leaders. Pupunta tayo komedya.
Sir Max?
Yes.
Just a
Sir Jerry.
sometime in the 1980s, William Oichi, I think you're familiar with him, advocated the theory Z. Di ba familiar tayo sa theory X and theory Y?
Okay.
So, yun nga, it's related to the presentation mo na there's a causal relationship.
Okay, Mike.
Kasi in the theory Z, yung sinasabi nitong Japanese-American siya, he studied the Japanese corporations versus the US and Western corporations. And in the end, yung kultura talaga yung nakapagbigay ng push sa Japan. Especially from after the war. Kasi sinasabi, one time, there's an episode na right after the war, there was a ration of, nire-ration lang yung mga pagkain. For example, sugar. Parang isang kutsara lang per household yung ration nila. And yet that one spoon of sugar, kinakayanan nila yon. And that's the kind of discipline they have. Then later on, Professor William Oishi had the theory na he tries to fuse the Western technical culture along with the ingrained culture, socio-cultural aspect of the Japanese. And that's the reason why in the 80s, then after which in the 90s, nung nagkaroon na ng financial, parang bumagsak yung economy, walang epekto niyan sobra sa Japan. Kasi in the end, it's about trust, yun yung sinasabi mo, sir. At the same time, yung tao mismo, yung mga Japanese, alam nila na itong pangyayari to, depression nga tayo, pero temporal lang yan. Pag nagtulong-tulong tayo, aangat din tayo. And that's the thing which is not present here in us. Iba tayo. So yun po yung comment ko. Kay William Oishi po yun. Theory.
Thank you, Sir Jerry. I'm not really familiar. Pero management theories to, ano?
Yes po.
Yeah. Parang may narinig ako. Huwag kayong ma-dishearten. Pwede naman po magpalit, no? Baka ma-depress ka. Kaya nga, gano'n, no? Kayo, nakikita ko maglilid ng mga visus, no? Equity, equity, environment, at saka efficiency. So, no nukes. Matagal na to kasi real time na doon po ako sa March 11, 2011. Alam niyo na nangyari? Triple disaster. Earthquake, magnitude 9. Grabe. Kasi doon, Tokyo, magnitude 4 or 5. Kung lang yan. Every day. Nasa bandang south ako doon, magnitude 5 ang feeling ko doon. Magnitude 9, kasama ko pa mga UP professors. Sabi, wala yan. Dito lang tayo sa Tenjo Pillars, ano? Dito tayo. Mga UP professors. Tingnan ko yung TV. Killer siya. 20,000 yata namatay, no? And na tsunami kasi laki. Real time, nakikita mo nakukuha pa nila. May mga barriers naman ang Japan prepared for that. Mga gates nila, sea gates, kanyang kakapal. May isa pa doon na sina-close nila, naabutan. Pero dun sa labas, meron pa rin. Estimates 40% of the power was already reduced dahil mga sea barriers. Tapos yung pangatlo, Daiichi Fukushima nuclear power plant. Nasira yung kanyang cooling system. Sumabog, nag-meltdown. So, kaya lumabas to. When we had this seminar, kailan ba ito? Number 17 sa engineering pa namin ginawa ito eh. They visited us. Itong article na to was pushing, medyo luma na, no? 8 questions about the Bataan nuclear plant. Meron po tayo, right?